Hi, my name is Winlock. I am the co-owner and operations manager of Casa Borinquena. Casa Borinquena is kind of a play on words. So in the post-World War I period, around the time of the Jones Act, Puerto Rico was going through a lot of development. So there was a lot of new buildings being developed, and there was still class issues. So while there was forts being built and all of these luxury, buildings being built, the local Puerto Ricans would be kind of left with this excess tin. And what they would do is they'd build shanty shack houses with the tin for the roofs. So in Puerto Rico, you'll still see, if you go into the mountains, these houses that are kind of built on stilts. They're used with whatever wood could have been found, and they have these tin roofs. And that is the kind of property that my mom and my grandmother grew up in, going to Puerto Rico. And so that's a Borinquena. So the Casa Borinquena is kind of calling back to the old type of houses that a lot of people grew up in. We want everyone to come in and feel like they're at home, no matter what the culture is. Because when we think of Casa Borinquena, we're taken back to that time, sitting on that wood, that splintery wood, and hearing the rain on the tin. Our whole space is kind of a love letter to the people who helped create it and helped make us get to this point. Philadelphia is a foodie city, period. So when it comes to vegan food, if you have the best food, they're gonna come. So it makes it one of the best vegan cities in the country. There's no prejudice when it comes to eating vegan food if it's the best. Philly will turn up for a vegan cheesesteak if it's as good as the non-vegan cheesesteak. We start our plate off with our arroz con gandules. We'll do it with the pinchos, which is our barbecue chicken skewers. We'll throw some sweet plantains on there and then a salad with our dressing. And the whole goal is to make it a completely incorporated meal. And you can remix it if you want. We switch the proteins out. You can add, I'm not the biggest fan of sweet plantain. I'll usually do mine with tostone or with yuca, So it's one of those things where you want just an incorporated meal. You want to come in, try a little bit of everything and judge us for our food. Try the sample, You can do it and customize it the way that you want, and you can walk away full, usually with leftovers. I'm not a lazy vegan, but when it comes to the type of vegan food I really love the greasy. I really love the bar food. That stuff is some of the best flavors that I've had when I'm eating a whole bunch of junk food. When I eat our food, it's Puerto Rican food. I eat Puerto Rican food every day. It's because we're eating here, and the best item on the menu, in my opinion, is our relleno de papa. It's made with our potato masa that we boil, and we rice. We add oil, we add cornstarch and seasonings, and then we fill it with our impossible beef. We make it into a picadillo. So it's a seasoned beef that we turn vegan, where we start off with a base of chote oil, sofrito, a whole bunch of seasonings, potatoes, onions, peppers. We cook that down into a slurry, then we add the impossible beef, and then it comes out as this kind of, savory, garlicky, beef paste, impossible beef paste. And we fill it with that. It's delicious, it's deep fried. You can eat one and then just order another one. That's what people do. They'll order one, eat it, think about their life for a second, and then order another one. So I'm learning the slang now. John is classic. Obviously, everything's a John. I just learned Joe, right? And me and my dad have a theory about Philadelphians and Jays, but Joe is to be overly friendly. They say you being real Joe right now, and it's one of those things where I was like, what is Joe? And they're like, you just chatting, being real friendly. Am I being Joe right now? Is this Joe?
Yeah, this is